Hi there! Well, I thought I would pop in really quickly today and share with you a small haul. I stopped by Ulta and Sephora and JCP today, and actually the Sephora is inside the JCP, so I got to shop at both places. I didn't have anything in particular in mind, I just kind of wanted to wander around and see what was new. So I picked up a few things at each place and thought I would just share it with you. So I'm going to start with what I picked up at JCP/Sephora. So I picked up one clothing item. They had a lot of new clothing out, so I took a look around and this shirt caught my attention right away. I just thought this was the cutest thing. It's a navy blue background with this, it sort of appears like a lattice pattern, but if you look more closely, it is actually tiny little birds. So I thought this was really cute. The birds are actually purple and white. I really love these sort of 3/4 length shirts for this time of year. I have a lot of them and I get really cold in the air conditioning, so I kind of like that they're lightweight but long sleeves, so they're cool enough outside, but then inside they cover up my arms a little bit. I just thought that was adorable, so I grabbed that one. And then I went into the Sephora store. So I have a little bag of things that I picked up there. So the first thing that I have is another Sephora Formula X polish, and this is in Thrilling. I think Sephora calls this one a cloud gray. I would say it's definitely gray, but it's almost like the lightest grayish sort of color, like a little bit of beiginess to it, but mostly just a very light gray. I've wanted this one for quite a while, and then after I did my big Sephora haul a while back, I knew that I really like these Formula X polishes, so I picked this one up and thought it was really pretty. Then I also picked up a bottle of this spray brush cleanser. I had this a really long time ago and I liked it, and I just needed something for in between to touch up my brushes in between the deep cleanings. And then I picked up a couple other items from NARS. So the first one is a NARS single eyeshadow. I spent quite a while looking at these. I don't have any NARS single eyeshadows, so there was a few I was thinking of. I know there was Ashes to Ashes and another one that the name is escaping me right now, but I kind of swatched about 4 different ones, and then I finally settled on this one, which is Cairo. So let me open this up here. It looks like this. It's sort of, again, another sort of grayish color. It's a very neutral sort of taupe kind of color, but it's a little bit on the warmer side of neutrals, so that's why I was really drawn to it. I wanted something for summer that would be a really pretty wash for all over the lid and up into the crease, but I didn't really want to wear any of the gray colors that I sort of rely on in the wintertime, and I wanted something that was going to be definitely neutral, but also a little bit warm, and I just thought this was beautiful, so I picked that one up. I'm looking forward to getting a lot of use out of that this summer. And then finally, another long time wish list item is this NARS lip gloss, and this is in Chihuahua. This is sort of a straightforward neutral pink, almost maybe a little bit of a guava pink, just a really beautiful color. I've been thinking about this one forever, and then when I would go to Sephora, I just wouldn't grab this one for some reason. So I finally remembered to pick it up, and I think you could definitely wear this on its own. It does have enough opacity to do that, but I will probably still put it over a liner. But just really beautiful, so I'm really happy to have that. And then next, I have a noisy, crinkly bag from Ulta, so let me grab these things out of here, so I'm not killing you with that. Okay, so what I picked up at Ulta. Now, first of all, I'm going to blame this first item on Joy Smith because she Instagrammed out the most beautiful Urban Decay palettes. These are the Urban Decay Naked Flushed palettes. This one that I picked up is, I think, just the traditional or the original Naked. They also had Native and then one other. I think Joy had 3 of them that she showed. She had great pictures, and so that really pushed me toward getting this. I got to see them all next to each other, which was really helpful. So it just is a little palette like this, and then here it is. It's got the bronzer in it, and then the highlighter in the middle, and then a really pretty neutral blush here on the end. I think this is going to be a real workhorse for me this summer. I was really excited to pick this up. I love palettes like this. I have a much loved Chanel palette that's sort of the same type of concept, but it's discontinued, and I really wanted something to sort of replace that. The Chanel one has a little bit of kind of a pinky coralness to it, and this seemed more like a neutral pink that I really would normally go for, so I really like this one. The other ones were really pretty as well. It was really hard to decide, but I just felt like this one for me would be the one that I would get the most use out of. So I'm going to talk my mom into this one too. She doesn't know it yet, but I think she really needs this one. So the next thing that I picked up is a NYX blush, and this is in Peach. This is just something I've seen people have for a long time, and I think it looks a little bit different on than it looks in here. And here in the packaging, it kind of looks like a bright pink or fuchsia color, and then when I've seen people wear it on the skin, it's a really beautiful pink. So I just thought this would be kind of a nice thing to add to my collection. And then they were having a buy one get one half off with NYX, so there was a lipstick that I had in mind, and this is Tea Rose. And this one I had in mind because it is supposed to be a dupe for MAC Fanfare. And I have a back to MAC that I need to do, but I don't know that I'll be getting over to a MAC counter anytime soon. So I Googled really quick to see what a dupe for Fanfare would be, and this came up. And so I thought this was a great time to buy it with the buy one get one half off. So I think I'm really happy to have that. And then finally, I picked up an Urban Decay single eyeshadow, and this is in Roach. And I also swatched quite a few of these looking for just the right thing. This is another neutral, of course, but this has a little bit of maybe sort of, oh goodness, I can't get this open, maybe mauve brown. I hate to say red because it really doesn't have a lot of red in it, but just kind of maybe a little on the more warm brown sort of neutrals. I swatched this on my skin because it's always really hard for me to tell what something's really going to look like on my skin, but I just knew right away as soon as I swatched this that it was the one that I wanted. So this is a really great color. I'm looking forward to having that. But you know, the funny thing is this one is something that I really wanted for the summer. Again, sort of like a reddish brown bronzy kind of color that I've really been enjoying lately, but it also seemed like something that you could wear all year round, so I thought it was a good choice, and so I'm happy to have that. So that is everything. So I just thought I would pop in really quickly and share with you this small haul. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye bye.